are still adjusting to the light. But he can feel and smell. He searches for mud. But it's a bit confusing with his auntie so close. A helpful nudge from her sends him in the right direction. But he still can't quite work out where milk comes from. Jaya waits patiently while Loka keeps searching. At last, he finds Mum's nipple. But latching on is another challenge. Jaya uses her trunk to keep his out of the way. And finally, he suckles. This first milk, known as colostrum, is crucial to Loka's survival. Like all mammals, it contains vital antibodies to stimulate his immune system. Jaya's sisters and other female relatives crowd around the infant, offering protection. Together, they prepare for Loka's first night out on the grasslands. It's making sure she gets enough to eat, so she can produce enough milk for little Loka. By late afternoon, the heat subsides. It's cool enough to head back out onto the grasslands to graze. But it's a bit more crowded out here today. Already, nearly 40 elephants have arrived, and these are just the early birds. Over the next few months, 300 giants will journey here. Known as the Gathering, it's the largest congregation of elephants in Asia. They're drawn here during the drying season to graze on a reliable supply of fresh grass. This annual gathering creates some surprising bonds that extend beyond the traditional family herd. Elephants typically live in small matriarchal groups of around 5 to 10 related females and their offspring. But here, many have built long-lasting friendships with other families. These two 5-year-olds from different herds pick up their play fight right from where they left off last year. This large bull usually keeps to himself, but the gathering is a chance for him to enjoy a holiday fling. Standing 3 meters tall at the shoulder and weighing in at around 5 tons, he's easily the biggest male here. And when it comes to elephant love, size matters. He also sports a rare set of tusks. Only 7% of Sri Lankan bulls are similarly equipped. He's quite a catch, but not for Jaya. He's now mastered his feet and follows Mum's legs wherever they go. Right now, they're leading him towards the lake. Elephants love to bathe and can learn to be excellent swimmers. But Loka's first encounter with water swim yet, but he'll learn soon enough. One of the perks of being in an area is the chance to head poolside every day. It's a great way to cool off. And get dirty. Mud provides the ideal sunscreen for the elephant's sensitive skin. The trick is working out the best way to get it onto every part of the body. The large tusker has this down to a fine art. Others opt for a more immersive method. And for those who want an extra layer, soil is the final dusting. Caked in this muddy concoction, they're protected from sunburn and insect bites for the rest of the day. Little Loca's managed to get a good layer over his baby pink skin. And now it's time for a meal. At his age, he's suckling every hour, and Mum tries to make it easy for him. He'll be totally reliant on this milk for at least 3 months, drinking up to 10 litres a day. It's a lot for Jaya to produce, and like all adults, she spends most of her time eating, consuming around 135 kilos of vegetation a day. It will be at least 8 years before he's independent from her. Raising a calf is a lot of work, but Jaya will get plenty of help from her female relatives. Today, it's her 5-year-old daughter, Layla's turn to babysit. Layla won't be a mother herself for another 10 years. Finding her little brother is a great way to practice. A gentle nudge encourages him along. These boulders are just a small step for an adult. But for tiny Loca, it's a much bigger hurdle. Layla guides him to an easier section. She's determined to get him over this hump, even if it takes a little bit of delicate persuasion. Finally, with Layla's help, he makes it. These daily challenges are important life lessons for little Loca. Just like human babies, elephant calves learn through experience and problem solving. Over the next few months, Loca will develop the basic skills he needs to survive. When the monsoon rains arrive in a few months' time, Loca's family will leave the protection of Manaria. And life away from the park isn't so easy. And his trunk. Mum makes it look easy. Doing it yourself is another matter. Loca can't chew yet, this age, Luca sleeps about 5 hours a day, twice as much as Mum. Jaya lets him snooze, but only if he keeps up with the herd. Sleep is crucial for a calf's brain development. But Loca's caught someone's attention. This youngster is intrigued. Loca could be a fun new playmate. It's just a matter of waking him up. But Loca's really not interested in playtime. Sometimes it's best to just let sleeping babies lie. The gathering is the perfect place to make friends. Play is a crucial way for Loca to develop his social skills and personality. He's growing into a confident toddler, not shy about wrestling with the older kids. But his hungry tummy doesn't let him stray too far from Mum. He's still totally dependent on her for every meal. To keep up with the demand, Jaya needs to make sure she gets